Hey there, everybody. Welcome and welcome back. This is SotO, and yeah, we're going to be trying this out today. If people like it, I'll keep it. If people don't, I won't. But I just wanted to give it a shot over the weekend to see how that went. Little bit of a balanced stream report. I still have my webcam on a stack of books. Surprise, surprise. But working on it. TBD. There's not enough hours in the day, but hopefully you guys are well. Hopefully you enjoyed the video that did Balance VOD. A lot of good discussion on it on Reddit going up. So if you haven't checked that out yet, go check that out. Might be one of the few chances we get to get some eyes on, you know, yay or nay as far as balance decisions. But we've got a Berserker build tonight. Let's make sure it looks good, sounds good. And hopefully you guys are kicking names and taking ass, or the vice versa as far as the week goes. And hopefully you've had a fantastic Monday if there ever could be such a thing. But this is something I actually theorycrafted a little bit with the people last time I was streaming. Sort of a Frost Flame Berserker idea. We'll be trying out Dagger Shield. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the weather. It's already gotten cold again in New York, but we'll be giving this a shot. The build should be in the description, although the skills that I ended up rolling with are a little bit different, but I want to make sure this looks good, sounds good on Twitch and YouTube before we get started, as always, so bear with me here. I'll be trying some new stuff as far as stream layouts go, so if it all goes to shit, you know, at least we tried, right? We went down in flames. So give me a second to double check this. I know I've already had a bunch of suggestions as far as like webcam placement and whatnot on the channel. Thank you guys for that. Don't feel bad. Keep those coming. I'd rather have suggestions than not. And I know I need to move it so it's more like front on to my face. But my setup's a little bit weird. So again, getting the mount and getting this all organized for this is going to be a thing. But we will be doing our giveaways as far as this goes tonight. Looks good. Sounds good. Let me look at one more thing as far as actually rendering camera stuff. Let's give this a shot here. Should help actually get me a better view to you guys. Change the angle a little bit. Yeah, hopefully you guys are well. Please give me feedback on this video. It'll be a little bit different, like I said. But we had so many followers over the break. Again, thank you guys. I tried to give you a shout out. Thank you, Zinkas, Sirius Allen, Ibardicus, as well as Bunny Lord, Kazbar, Barharmit, and E Firestorm. Thanks, guys. Welcome. Hey, Shoctify, what's up? Nice to finally see you. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully your week's going well. Hopefully you're done with your prep for SotO. It is coming up on us faster, sooner rather than later. I think we only got like 1 week till the final release here. You sadly can't use Stomp underwater, I don't believe. Yep, you can't. So let's switch this up and can't use Rampage. All right, we're good. But yeah, the build should be the same as in the description. Be a little bit different as far as skills go, but I think these should work for us tonight. Yeah, as always, I am SotO. This is a build crafting channel. Feel free to hop in, hang out, talk about builds. I'll be showing off latest iteration of, you know, whatever I'm trying this week. Today it'll be Berserker, tomorrow it'll be who knows. And if people like this, well, you know, we'll see how it rolls with the camera. If people don't, no, there's always the way we were doing things before. I don't really care. It's whatever people want. People were asking for this, so we're doing it. We'll not ask for this, we'll go back to the way things were. I'm totally fine with whatever. I also want to just switch this scene real quick. Okay, it is doing it. Yeah, sorry about that. I move everything around and nothing stays in OBS. I don't know what that has to do with, like, adjusting elements versus unseen by scene or what, or maybe there's a way I have to save it or export it. I'm very stupid, chat. I was born in the 90s, and it's been a bit. Computers have changed since the typewriters of the olden days. Alright, let's find some fights. Let's get queued for some PvP. Probably be rocking Spellbreaker in PvP as usual. Again, Berserker's totally fine, but I don't like playing Mace. Really the meta build for PvP because Mace is so strong with the Confusion application and whatever. And we haven't had any roadmap news today. I was expecting one to drop on Reddit, maybe today or tomorrow, so hopefully we get that sooner rather than later. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting, chat. See what we get. I know there's supposed to be new relics with the last release of SotO. It's going to be always interesting to see what kind of new overpowered crap they put in the game, and whether or not it is actually overpowered. A lot of the relics are kind of underpowered, and a lot of them are kind of really, really good, so it's kind of hard to land on super overpowered stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I want new sigils. I don't really care about relic. That was absurdly fast. I don't really care about relics. Not get in combat and give these people free points. AKA run away like a tiny bitch. Normally I'd fight them. Literally looking for fights so far. Close this, which looks alright. Spoiler alert, Spectrum did not give me new upload speed, even though they said they were going to, so, you know, computers are magic, and even Spectrum doesn't know how they work, because none of their departments talk to each other, so kind of a thing. Spell broken. Where are you? Chat's probably better at identifying my characters than I am at this point. New sigils would be dope. New sigils that don't just reinforce the existing playstyles would be dope. Hey, Variety, what's up? Just trying this layout today, see how it goes, see what breaks, take that data and collate it. If people like this, I'll keep doing it. If people don't, then, you know, there's always the way we were doing things. I just felt like using a face cam for that one stream because it was more of a React stream, a way for me to talk to the community and hopefully the devs. And yeah, if Maddie, when and if you jump in here, there's a link for you for my sunglasses, which I mostly used as a joke. I was mostly using this as a visual metaphor for sort of a poor visual metaphor for trying to compare Guild Wars 2 to the fighting game balance because Max also uses glasses. But I also use these as blue light glasses, so they're definitely an option. This is not the right playlist. Just make sure I don't get DMCA'd because so far all of this music is okay, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'm excited for the last release of SotO. I'm more excited for an actual balance patch. Always hopeful Bladesworn will get reworked, but you know, I don't need to die on that hill. There's other hills I can die on, other hills I can play. Spellbreaker's quite enjoyable as always in PvP. I'm really just more interested to see what the direction that they're going with the game in general, because like, I've also put a couple polls up on the channel chat, and the first one was, do energy sigils need to be removed, which is a discussion we perpetually have, right? You know, do energy sigils need to be removed or reworked? Are they too powerful? Are they too strong? What's up with them, right? And then my follow-up question, of course, was like, did the balance devs do a good job? And a lot of people on balance did say yes. It was like about a 3-1 split. So, you know, 3/4 of the people said yes, which matches with the number of people that play PvE in this game. But hey, at least, you know, progress, right? On balance, things are technically viable, even if they're not like super fun, right? Like kind of like I mentioned. And it is what it is. There's a limited amount of like stuff that you can actually diagnose and treat within a given time. So I think they did a good job. I don't know. I ended up just adding it to the description, but I think the devs about did like a B+ as far as balance goes. So it'll also be a test to see if I can stream and talk at the same time. Always fun to see. About a B+ average. There's definitely things like power budget that they just super clearly failed on. But you kind of need to. You need to make those sacrifices to sell your game, and things that just like, you know, became not priorities, right? Like the whole thing with should every skill be usable somewhere in the game, right? That's kind of a thing that definitely didn't get touched or didn't get much attention post balance philosophy stream. And honestly, I'd really just like another balance philosophy stream. I think that'd be amazing. Sort of update on what's going on with the arena and how things are going in general. Be great to get some kind of update like that. See if I can play and talk. It's gonna be a challenge. I can talk forever about nothing though, so hopefully I can create some space for my team here. I am going to die. Yeah. There we go. That's fair. Aries, what's up? Welcome back. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you caught the thing on the YouTubes. If you didn't, go check it out. It's a pretty good discussion. We're trying this today. I was going to hop back and forth between my typical setup and this, but, you know, we'll give this a shot. See how it rolls. It is what it is. There we go. Got them. Good stuff. Hopefully you're well. We'll still be doing our giveaway. As always, kind of a thing that I try to do. I do giveaways every Monday and Tuesday if you don't know how this showed up in your feed. Lots of like build crafting, theory crafting streams, of course, but also try to spread the wealth. I've been getting a lot of money since SotO came out, and I'd, you know, I don't have anything to do with 20,000 gold, so hopefully you guys can use it. This is a Condi Ranger. That's no fun to fight. Nah, homie. There we go. And yeah, feedback is appreciated if you guys like the face cam. If you don't like the face cam, I know I need a better placement for it in general, but it is what it is for now. So, you know, barring a miracle earthquake that repositions everything midstream, y'all have to deal with this. Or I guess you could just leave. But this is the best I can do on short notice. I do have a job, tragically, that takes priority a lot of the time with my life. And that comes first after, or right before installing monitor arms and right after actually mowing my lawn. I'll go not be here. We need map presence more than we need this one Dead-Eye Dead. Face cam is okay. Well, it helps that, like, you know, on the days that I shave. Sometimes I look like a homeless person, but I try not to. It's good to have low bars. Oh my god, this person. Bruh. Die. Oh my god. For freaking real? Alright. F this. Bye. Oh, they got him. Okay. Okay, I'm just over here now. That's fine. Ah! Button's not doing what I want to do. Want them to do. It's tragic, I know. It's a lot of pressure. I was supposed to have better upload this week and did not materialize, so we're just gonna stick with the timeline and see how it do. Ally, you wanna help me, dude? No? Alright. Just create some space, I guess, and go die over here. That's fine. Oh man, there's too many candies. Oh well. I ran them around a little bit. Oh man. Made bolt. Nice, dude. Good job, Shoctify. It's sick. What do you think about CC and PvP? It kind of worked it into my, you know, the other video, but I think stability is more of the issue in PvP. Dang. Someone actually came to stomp me. Can't get away with the cheeky. That was probably a bad decision anyway. It is what it is. Oh, man. Oh. I more think that like the virtuoso shield nonsense is the kind of symptom of what's wrong with PvP right now, where it's just like everything has just so many dodges and stuff. Like, why does he get 3 dodges in a row? You know, 2 invulns, 3 dodges, and 3 blocks. Shit's stupid. But whatever. Not much you can do about it. Just gotta kind of play the game that Gaynet's given you, right? Die. Thank you. What the fuck? How did he get up? What? Okay, okay. I see it. That's fine. So many candies, though. Holy god. That's a few. That's a few condies between the Deadeye and the Soul Beast, man. That's a lot. Oops, sorry. Hopefully the shock mount worked there. That'll be a good check for that. Yeah, I had a little, what's it called? Balance report thing, Kashima, over the weekend, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that, saw it. It's definitely a thing I've been wanting to do, and hopefully arenanet got some productive stuff out of it. Because honestly, I don't think on balance they did like a bad job, right? I think that they did largely accomplish most of their balance goals. I just think that there were objectively better ways to do a lot of it. Nice. That went away before I could actually use any kind of Defiant Roar ability. Thank you, arenanet. Appreciate that. Alright, Deadeye Trap has evaporated. It means he's either back or in mid. Good. Their team is more mobile than ours is part of the problem. Saw something, but I don't know if it was real. We'll just assume not for now. That. And they're decapping our home. Of course. Well, fine. He's actually creating space. That's good. Maybe I can get the decap. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage real fast. That was my fault. Yeah, I know. That was my bad. He's right. He's right. That was me being dumb. Ugh, I'm not the best. Not the best player all the time. Hey, buddy. What's up, Gilson? Dodges, personal experience says they aren't the problem. The melee combat is bad. Depends on what you play, right? Sometimes just dodge is the problem, sometimes melee is the problem. I just think that actually removing energy sigils would be a really good way to slow down PvP. Okay, sure, that whiffed. Like, look at this shit. You know, you say dodges aren't the problem, but this dude literally just invulned twice in a row and then blocked all of my shit, and now he has his shield stuff back up. So, yeah, dodges alone may not be the problem, but dodges with other things can be the problem. Need decaps more than anything else. Like that I can't outrun this Dragon Hunter that's just slowly running at me with my movement abilities. Oof, oof, Dragon Jail. Yep. Oh, it was a good match. If I hadn't died there, I don't think we would have had that, but you never know. That was a good match. Ah. Alright, chat. Get your trivia hats on. We got an interesting one tonight. People may get mad at me, but we'll see. We'll see. The thing with when I say slow down PvP, Kashima, I mean like there needs to be some window, whether it's Warrior, whether it's Vindicator, whether it's Virtuoso, where you can actually hit your opponent, right? And the dodge button is clearly quite strong to the point where they're willing to sacrifice just about every kind of... Like, it needs to counter almost everything else in the game and create counterplay, right? So when you have something that's that strong, it's a little bit difficult to balance around something that just refunds any portion of a dodge, right? Because that just becomes mandatory. I'm not smoking. That's my air conditioner if you hear something. That becomes mandatory on every build, right? So I don't... I don't know. People, you know, I did the poll and people say no, we don't need to remove it. But I just think that the shared weapons thing was such a mistake from a balance perspective. So I don't know where they go from here. They can't really undo that, right? It needs to be like fighting games where there is chip damage with blocks and invulns. Be an interesting idea. Like invuln is 90% damage invuln or something. I just think I brought it up during the other stream too. Like, what's the counter to invuln? You know, like if something does a pack, like you know, you virtuoso could get 2 of them. Chronomancer gets like 1 and then the blocks, and that's how the class was balanced because it traded like Mirage's mobility, but Mirage can also get like a bunch of dodges, and then I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really interested to see where they're going to go with like the future of this game as far as that goes. I don't think there's see, that's the other thing, Ocean Bat. Sorry. I'm trying to talk to you guys and Q and stuff. I don't think there is like a game system solution rework is necessary. Sort of like the, you know, split damage and CC thing. I think that was largely a good thing, even if it ultimately ended up hurting Warrior the most because they had the most CC and damage. I worry really about splits like that affecting other classes similar to how it affected Warrior, because I know how damaging that can be from first hand. So if they did something like, you know, make invulns take chip damage, that's going to hurt obviously Mirage a lot more than something that actually, like, the Warrior thing isn't an invuln. Like Defiance Stance or whatever isn't an invuln. It just makes you not take damage and heal for that. So it's weird, right? And that's why I just want more balanced philosophy streams. Yeah, well, even with less dodges come. To think of it, many classes got block, invuln, reflect, and such. Fighting my friend on Spellbreaker versus Hollow, and he could barely damage me. Total negation blocks and stuff. Yeah, I think they just, like, it's just a, sorry, let me back up. It's a bigger problem of sort of, you know, how everything's so tanky in world versus world, right? Where it's not because they put Selly gear in the game, it's because they put Selly gear and then the damage reduction food and then the things like the anvil buff. That's 1%, but still, and it all layers on top of each other, right? Hey, Maddie, what's up? If you scroll all the way up, by the way, I didn't forget, go to the first message, is where I got these. They're just Buddha's cosplay. They're like cosplay glasses from my favorite character from Record of Ragnarok, but they work as sunglasses, although they're not rated for anything, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I mostly was just using them for a joke on what I was sort of trying to poorly liken this to fighting games. Yeah, if you guys like the face cam, we'll keep doing it. If you don't, or, you know, I don't know, I feel ugly like a tiny baby one day, I won't do it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, chat, trivia time. Doing it early tonight. We'll do it in 4 minutes. I'm gonna give you the question a little bit early for you early birds. Yeah, no worries, dude. I just didn't want to link it in my chat or in my comments, because if you link anything in Amazon, even if you're your own channel, YouTube robots will think that you're a spam bot. It's great. Let me find this. Food. Can't type, man. On the phone yelling at Spectrum reps for being very polite to Spectrum reps for 2 hours today, and it's not their fault. I wasn't yelling at them, but like, their communication is awful. I'm supposed to have better upload than I am. I don't know if anyone's gonna get this. Hang on. I don't want to make the question impossible, but also this is an impossible question. How you guys doing? Chat tonight. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the last few moments of sanity before arenanet drops about 800 blog posts on us. Yeah, it's a nice form of one-way communication. I dig it, but I also get it. I do watch other YouTubers, so I understand. I just don't want people to get too attached to like my hairstyle, because I've been needing a haircut for about 4 months now. It is what it is, though. I can't find this. Alright, hold please, chat. SotO needs to figure out his own trivia question. You guys can check out my wonderful warrior cat. As always. Because it's not in the builder, so I don't have it memorized. Yeah, if you're just joining or you don't know how this showed up in your feed, I am SotO. I do lots of build crafting, theory crafting streams. I'm a huge Guild Wars 2 build and theory crafter. Also other games. Hades, very good game. Probably be playing some of that. I've wanted to stream it forever, even without Hades 2 being in early access. Again, Hades right now, Hades 1 is $8. It is on sale. It's $8.50 on Steam. So if you have any kind of handheld or you have anything else, free plug for Hades, go grab it. It's one of the best games I've ever played in my life, and it is worth about 400 times whatever $8.50 is. Yeah, you guys are going to love this. So, chat, the build won't help you, but you can look at it for a clue. This is our trivia question tonight, so get ready. No new bot. Oh, I forgot the most exciting news. Oh no, news first, trivia first, news first. So if you guys are subbed on the channel on Twitch, I keep threatening this, but I got a new emote and it finally got approved. It was supposed to get approved last week, but what can you do? You know, it's got to go through a review to make sure it's not somebody's actual butt. But there's a new animated emote on the channel. Go check it out. If you have a Twitch Prime or like any kind of sub to the channel, I try to make my emotes pretty good. Again, no pressure to sub to the channel. I don't make any money from this. It just goes into giveaways. But I want to try to make things that are rewarding for you guys. And to that extent, this is... I messaged him when he made this video that I was absolutely stealing this. Let me see if I can show it off here. So, if you guys are familiar with, like, Warrior, you know there's another dude on YouTube named Captain Crapface who complains and does, you know, complains in quotes, but does very good rundowns of, like, what may not be balanced on it or what is. Yeah, Gibbs has got it. Hopefully it's working for you guys. I don't know if it'll mirror on YouTube, but we have a new emote on the channel, so go grab it if you guys want. You'll be able to use that on other channels if you are subbed, so check it out. It's pretty good. I really like it. I think it's sick. Hopefully it's animating well. It's not animating on my side, but I'll check it out after the stream. I'm pretty stoked. I try to work on the emotes, like I make them all custom and I try to make them like pretty good, put some time into it. So, you know, if you ever see me diving just headfirst into a Zerg or doing something idiotic in PvP, you guys can throw that in chat. I think it's pretty funny. I have some ideas for some other ones as well. But again, let me know what you guys want. I know we need a birthday one because people keep jumping in here and having birthdays. It's like a thing that humans do. Oh, I need to actually kill this guy in order to get Captive Sentry. Can't type and talk and think about emotes at the same time. So we'll get a birthday one so people can give congrats for birthdays and also a congrats on winning trivia since I do that so much. I think they're pretty good. Yeah, the Twitch emotes are sick and Twitch has less latency. One day I'll kill these things. That'll be great. I need some more crit chance on this build, I think. Could actually just use my shout. Ooh, do you want to fight? Heck yeah. If the scout wasn't just blinding me over and over, I could actually hit this idiot. These scouts, by the way, have an invisible blind field that's, like, fantastic. That doesn't render on the ground at all. So, you know, things to know when you world versus world. I've had so many people message me and be like, dude, there's, like, invisible shit on the floor. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I could fix that. This guy also does no damage. We're going to be here forever. He has adrenal health. All right, so now the question becomes, can I knock this hammer spellbreaker out of the ring long enough to cap it? I doubt it. Kick! It's not a meme skill confirmed. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, man. I wonder if he even, like, yeah, he's like, dude, this is going nowhere. Oh, man. I don't think the Relic of the Reaper is even necessary, honestly. I think you're going to get more value out of just like a Relic of the Warrior on this build. I think it was Shocktify that I was theory crafting this with. If you want the chill up time, yeah, Relic of the Reaper, and it's 600 AoE, but... Dude, for real, this build heals for like 13k or something stupid every time I push my heal skill, Kashima. Pretty good. Is that you, Gremini? Am I fighting you? Did you have time to like type that and then come over to Twitch because neither of us are gonna kill each other? It's so weird. People so like everything's glass cannon in PvP and then everything's like so tanky in world versus world. I don't know, man. I don't know what their design documents say. But yeah, if you like this sort of content, get subscribed. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. Hopefully the Twitch alerts went off. If they didn't, I'll check that afterward. Hopefully they're at a good volume though, but that'll be a great great test of everything. Hey Silhouette, what's up? Welcome back. Oh, I wanted to ask you, Silhouette, do you have Armistice Bastion, like the World versus World pass? Because I feel like that's some content that you might like be actually interested in that you wouldn't have natively checked out, not being a World versus World player. Oh man. All right, let's keep for PvP again. Yeah, if you guys don't know, people always ask me where's the snowy place that I'm at the start of a lot of my videos. It's the like training ground. It's called Armistice Bastion. It's the World versus World pass. Let me pull this to a little bit more visible of the location. It's right here. Pretty sick. You can get it through temporary pass keys as well. No, you don't? Okay, what's your in-game name? Keep seeing me in AB. I'm never in AB. Do you mean Arc Basin or do you mean Silhouette? I'm never in PV unless it's to drop guild ads, man. Q button. We did it. Did it, chat. Hallelujah. What is on my controller? Oh. Weird. Rad. Thanks. Yeah. I'm gonna... Do you have any temp passes? I feel like you would have had a temp pass. You could use that, but let me add you. See if it's here. Yeah, you can only get the temporary one right now. Whenever this goes on sale, I highly recommend picking it up for like literally everybody in chat. I want to buy it for everybody, but I, you know, not an arenanet partner, and also already give you a bunch of giveaways. God damn it! This is gonna start before I can send it to you. Hang on. Yeah, Armistice Bastion. I thought that starts with AB. Huh. Yeah, I'm always just sitting on the golem, like labbing useless Bladesworn rotation, Shoctify. Oh man. See how this looks. Usually I look at myself. Try not to be too vain. Looks okay. Yeah, looks alright. I have to fix about a thing about me looking up toward my computer, but hey, at least I'm facing toward the game, right? You play BDO? How's BDO? How's that doing? Silhouette was trying to set that up on the a controller. There you go, dude. Sorry I doxed you on stream, but hey, you have a thing now. Yeah, I tried to, you know, blatantly rip off Maximilian Dude as best I could, Kashima, but he also has literally the best setup I've seen on Twitch, and since I'm not monetizing this crap, I don't feel too bad about it. So it's good to have inspiration and somebody to hopefully make mistakes for you as you trip and fall on your face making those same mistakes. Really good YouTuber. Again, if you didn't see the video or haven't checked him out, go check him out. He does a lot of like fighting game and RPG stuff these days. Very, very knowledgeable dude. I mean, I just try stuff, Maddie, but I get that. Are there better like is BDO more frequent with its balance patches? Fuck! Chat! God damn it! Trivia question. Alright, we'll do it after the PvP match. Ah. God damn it. Sorry. Oh, man. Let's see what we're fighting here. Hopefully I cannot be too much of a potato here. I might go back to strength on Bladesworn. PvP. Literally take the arms build. You just have something. Eh, fair. I mean, yeah. Guildwars 2 is all about everything's about fashion, Kashima. You know that. Elden Bling, man. How did I get stealth from that? That's not a leap skill. Okay. Or whatever. Barons of the Arena, classic. Oh, nice, classic. Pistol shot. Dude, the pistol, I think Necromancer made out like a bandit as far as the shared weapons thing goes. Like, honestly. I think they win Weapons Master training, if I'm honest. Because pistol on Necromancer is so effing strong. Is chasing me. One of those like glass mechanist things. Dang, his dog hit me. See if we can regroup here. The problem, because like I mentioned, I've been winning a lot off camera. Yeah, it has 2 heals and like, I don't know. I still want to run, what's it called? Aggressive Onslaught. I think if Bladesworn doesn't kill you in the first 8 seconds, it's useless in PvP. Okay, he somehow interrupted Bull's charge, which has an evade on startup, but sure. God, I hate Spectrum Internet so much. It's so bad. Doing nothing while I fight 2 people. Classic. Three far. Like having fun elsewhere, I guess. It's a core necromancer. I wasn't expecting that. All right, fair enough. I suppose. Rethink my strategy here. Ah, my team is losing outnumbered fights. That's good. I don't think it might be a PvP night chat. This might be a wait and see. Line of questioning. Oh man. Oh my god. It's a video game. Oh, that killed me. Oh, I didn't know that was going to decrease my health. That's too bad. I forgot it takes the vitality away and doesn't heal you. Doesn't leave you with the health that you had. It's too bad. There was a whole video on the channel, Sudev. Go watch it. It's talking just to you guys for 2 hours. I should have been the 3000 HP warrior. Heck. Another Azura Mechanist, but on our team. That's interesting. Do our trivia after this. See how this goes. Alright, well, bye. He's already dead. You know. Things. Oh boy. He's just gonna sit on home, he is. Ooh, they have a Berserker? Sick. I didn't even know that. If he's got the glyph for it. Oh, I'm faster. Nice. That's lights here at least. Good. He's using the large shield thing. I was talking to another dragon hunter and they said that was bad. I want to play Ellie now. I want to play Warrior. Why don't you play Ellie? Nice. Is there another stun break in the game that's also a CC? Trying to think. Bet this Necro's just sitting here. We got it off. I'm trying to think of solutions for the charge, and I really like the suggestion that they put the Aegis at the beginning of the charge chat. And then the protection at the end, maybe. So you can like actually not die. Oop, now I'm dead. Problem. We weren't gonna win that anyway. Stunbait, you're right. My cover's got it. With equality. The grid thing. Very true. It's alright. I won like 6 in a row last time, so I deserve this. Alright, chat. Get your trivia hats on. You're gonna hate this one. It's gonna be good. So, there's a bunch of food in this game, right? Common food, ascended food, all kinds of food. There's minis too, but you can't eat Queen Jenna. Not yet. Anyway. What is the only type They're the only exotic food in this game. Exclamation point the name of that in chat. That's for 25 gold for whoever gets it right. That's not food, Demosai. Now I need to check. God damn it. And again, if I get you guys get something that I am wrong, like I don't have on my list, you still get gold. Win-win. That's not food. That's an ingredient. Silly sausage. What is the only exotic food in this game? I need to like check all these things. I'm getting paranoid, Chad. I need to look at the list. So here's my hope for the last release of SotO, and in like a week, I think. I got like no time for this. And I'm supposed to be playing Berserker. I don't know how like you're letting me get away with this. I'm supposed to be showing off Frost Flame Berserker, which does work pretty well. I just don't know if you need the actual Relic of the Reaper to do it. I will tell you, that's not the name of the birthday cake. So if you want to enter that, I'll give it to you. But that is technically not the name. Alright. Yeah, I can show this off while you guys are entering stuff. I think I'm going to leverage it onto chat to look all these up so I can still be entertaining. So if you guys end up with one that's not on my list, I'll send you money. It's an interesting question, though, because food rarity is weird and it's all over the place. And until someone brought this one to my attention, I didn't know it existed. So you want to try to get your shield bash while you've got a fire field down. Stuff like that. I just think you're going to get so much more value out of a warrior relic and such on this, but we'll try the Relic of the Reaper and see how it rolls. Let's try to get some fights here. Instead of just losing on Spellbreaker over and over. There you go. Hit him with a fat hydrate check, Gemosai. You know how it rolls. We haven't... When was the last balance patch? March? February, March, April, May. Okay, so it's been a month. I guess we're just spoiled there with a bunch of them in a row. Yeah, it was. It was March. Oh, and yeah. Controller. Not a joke. Actually play on it. I guess you technically still have no proof. I could have, like, just thrown it into a closet. Series. Yeah, go help your friend. If you win, I'll give you money. You have gummy worms? What are you talking about? Relic of Warrior, more value, but chill is very annoying for... Yeah. I mean, you can still get a high uptime of chill without the actual relic, right? Thanks to, like, Sigil of Ice and Hydromancy, which I am running on this build, and other things that I don't want to spoil. Here. Let's go here. Grab this. I'm gonna need primers, chat. How many of these do I have? Yeah, Silhouette, check out Armistice Bastion and tell me what you think. I'd be really interested to know what kind I mean, it's a passkey, right? There's a limit to how astonished you can be, but I'd be really interested if there's anything in there that piques your interest as far as world versus world lobbies go, because I think it's a great piece of content that they put in the game. I honestly think that Armistice Bastion should have been earnable, and then the Lions, Old Lions Arch should have been a passkey. Oh, it took it. Don't worry about it. Get the cat running. I have deliberately not used food because I don't want to give it away yet. Checking out over here. What color are we? Oh, green. How weird. God damn. Well, Kashima. I will give you that one. That was not on my list. That's crazy. I mean, it's okay if you had to look it up. Yeah, if you want to change your answer, you just go ahead and throw a new exclamation point in chat. Do this drawing in like 6 minutes. I have to look all these up because these are all things I haven't even heard of. That's how many items are in this game, chat. This game's like 10 years old. Do you know that? God damn. That's another one I cover. You win. I'm only giving you one, so I'll give you 25 for that. So Cash and I cover already get bonus gold. You guys give me a name and I'll shoot you guys some money. That is not the one I had at all. I have a way of qualifying this, so it still only is my trivia question, but well, I don't want to make people re-enter. Doesn't sound bad. Hello, Mr. Thief Man. Would you like to fight? I would like to fight. Sorry. Ow. He's a thief. No, he's a thief, chat. Man, he's got his interrupts down, that's for sure. Dang, you can't even generate adrenaline if it's reflected. That's interesting. Dang, I hit him once. Perfect. Oh, I don't want to win with, like, people. He can kill me. Dang, he got my heal skill. Oh, this is the thief spin, which has a definitely has a different animation from the warrior one. How did he daze me? What the fuck, dude? These are nuts. So, like, I sort of think that they should chunk the reveal on thieves to... I mean, clearly biased because I'm fighting one, right? But I sort of think they should chunk the reveal to 3 seconds instead of 4. Or 4 seconds instead of 3 like it is in PvP for World vs. World. And then, like, buff thief stealth generation to compensate, you know? I pressed weapon swap forever ago. Yeah, not getting much value out of chill here. Definitely would have done better with the warrior relic. He's got that. He's a very good thief. And thief should win the warrior v1 matchup. Leash of Darkness. I'm gonna have to look all these up, dude. But we're trying stuff. Not every build is a winner. It'd be how it do. Good Lord. You guys have like, all right, no more collection food. This is crazy. I didn't know that the collections have like weird exotic food attached to them. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. You guys win though, so I've scienced a thing. I have learned a thing today. Alright. But the good thing is, we're not down and out, chat. We can still theorycraft this and make it a winner. So, take what we like about it. Take what we don't. I'm not really feeling, because this is all just healing, right? This is literally just all healing in this line. Let's switch it up to defense. Tragically. And we need the resistance to deal with blind. We can do stalwart strength. This gives me more space in my utilities as well. Still want to stick with the ice theme though. Not loving that. That's okay. Yeah, go with that. Oh, thanks, Steve. We were waiting for you. You got 1 minute to enter the giveaway, by the way. Name an exotic food in the game. Go. I'll give you 1 more minute. See what we can do versus thieves. I don't know if there's really an anti-thief button on Berserker. I have equipped on my mark, but I don't like tailoring my build to just fight one thing. Like this. Kushima, I need a name. I know I should have you, but I need a name. It's the same stuff variety. I mean, I'm not gonna answer for them, but like, just nerfed over and over. Could try Relic of Ice and Headbutt. That's true. Try that. Let's give it a shot, Shocktify. I know that's what you suggested last time. Ice. Headbutt. And we'll keep on the defense line though, because you can get this funky like anti-self-stun thing going. Yeah. And I can put on my real food. Sending me mail. Got jobs. Ashima, where are you? I know you're in the guild. I'm gonna find you and send you money against your will. Probably already said it in chat like 8 times. The bot's next, chat, by the way. I know I was working on hamster attacking a shoe. Very important. The bot is next. Jesus, I need to look all these weird foods up. Crazy. It's funny when you just Google this stuff without Guild Wars 2 in front of it. Okay, you win more than, like, you don't actually win more money than everybody else, but you win harder than everybody else. What the fuck? Does this even do anything? It doesn't even have an effect. What the fuck? I'm just gonna tell you guys the one that I was thinking of, and Kashima, I still need a name, but yeah, you get money too, Steve. So, that's insane. Apparently there's a bunch of collection food that I didn't know about, so good job on you guys. This also, as I think iCover pointed out, counts as an exotic food. Delectable Feast of Birthday Cake. You sent a name. Oh, did you send it in chat? I'm sorry. I'll scroll up. My bad. But the one I'm thinking of, chat, and the one that apparently I also haven't heard of, is this nonsense. We'll just do read SotO's mind, and that'll be instead. This crazy thing. So, it's called Plate of Sugar Rib Roast. You got it from Path of Fire. This is like the only exotic food that I knew of when Path of Fire came out. It does 1 second of chill, 2 seconds of burning, and 3 seconds of poison on a 25% chance whenever you crit something on a 20-second cooldown. The weirdest thing. Weirdest thing in the world. But now I can buy some. Dang, is this shrine gonna protect me from the griffins? No griffin on shrine violence, come back here. Attack this guy. I dare you. Attack this invulnerable shrine. Come here. This is Jan's Cliffbat content. They won't even fuck with the shrine. This is bullshit. Arenanet. I have capped the shrine. They should be defending me. Thank you very much. Good night. Trading post. It's really weird. And I should theoretically also be like, it's also really expensive, apparently. I should probably be running higher crit chance if I was going to run this, but we're doing weird stuff. You try stuff, you see what works, you see what doesn't. So it's really weird. It's really weird. It's right up there with like ghost pepper poppers that just like chill at night, right? Very strange. Very, very, very strange. We'll keep at it. See this sigil or relic of ice. Oh, that didn't go off. Maybe I need a target. I tried to plug them every chance I get, but Rave the Requiem is this band. They're a smaller rock group. They're really, really good. And they have a more like large cathedral, almost. They're like satirically religious or like, you know, over the top religious. So I really like them and I try to plug them every chance I get. That did nothing. Was it because I wasn't in combat already? I saw no icicles, chat. Maybe I didn't change it. I swear I changed you. What gives? Relic of Ice. After using the elite skill, launch icicles that inflict chill at random at nearby enemies. Not random, sorry. Okay, maybe I wasn't in combat, so it didn't read the start of the button push. Let's try it on a different unsuspecting eagle over here. So it was Kashima, I cover. Steve, I need a name. Need somewhere to send money. Or you may pick a random chat member and I will send them money. That was so fast. I really want to test this. Can't test it with like this giant pop-up in my way. Give my opponent some death credit, I guess. There it goes. There are the icicles. I see them. Alright. It's got like the little projectile icicle animation thing. It's really weird. Really, really weird. I mean, I believe you're in the guild. Everybody's in the guild. But I will send you money. Thanks, dude. I would have liked if you just picked a random name that wasn't actually you. Just like to send money to. You are not that person. That is not a name. Unless that's an account name. Oh, people make it so hard. You people make it so hard. That's an account name. God damn it. Everything is hard. Alright, we did it. Calm down, chat. Thanks to Mose. Appreciate it. Well, now it's too late. Now you have money. If you were on Twitch and had the cool new hamster attacking a shoe emote, I would have sent it to somebody else. Because there would have been less of a delay. Let's see if I can have not a delay trying to evade this fire stalker from Narnia. Oh man, I just want a new balance patch. I'm kind of with Maddie on this. There's not nothing to do in the game. Like, I'm definitely still finishing up my Wizards bucks, right? There's definitely builds to try out. There'll always be builds to try out, but I really just want... here's some ASMR for you, chat. Stream's gonna get pulled for reasons now. Sorry, that was the wrong side of the microphone. Anyway, I just want more stuff to play with, right? And I always like components and whatnot. New PvP map would be dope. You know, it'd be even more dope than new PvP map, Ocean Bat? 3 new PvP maps, so it's not just one people trying to play the new one for achievements like it was last time. Oh, good lord. All 3 elite specs? Yeah, I know, right? The 3 that they acknowledge exist. I don't know. I don't want to be too hard on Cal. I just think Bladesworn is so bottom of the barrel priority-wise that it might as well be the balance priority barrels standing in. I like this man's hat. Sick. Yeah, probably. I guess I don't need to say what you guys are all thinking. Like balance channel. More stuff to play with. I just really wonder what we're going to get for the next expansion, right? Because we're getting right up towards expansion announcement time, and they still haven't said anything about like the features or anything else. So this can be interesting. One of the most enjoyable parts of actually leading up to End of Dragons, even for my friends who just are peripherally interested in Guild Wars 2 but don't play it, was the sort of gradual reveal and the like debating of the community with all the elite spec shadows and the icons and stuff where people were trying to guess. I love when they do stuff like that. So I don't know really how they could do that with like new weapons, but if they're doing new elite specs, I really hope they do stuff like that, because that's a lot of fun. Like, actually. Alliance when? Alliances 2 when, you mean? I'm just calling them Alliances 2 because we don't have a better name for it. That was an Untamed I was targeting. Berserker, here's a Reaper. A weird PvP match already. Alright, well, bye. Fun. Good talk. Me too. Blow my elite skill to get to this point faster and decap it so we can stay in the game. Just another beta for the alliances would be dope so we could all play together. Delicious water. Just a little bit of pre-workout left in it so I don't have a migraine tonight. It's fruit punch flavor, chat. What the fuck is going on? Oh, nice. We salvaged that. Fuck yeah. Spaceships. I just hope that... So, here's the real question, Kashima. They mentioned that alliances aren't going to be across EU or NA because we tested it. They still might be. I don't want to give you false hope. Arenanet does that enough, but they still might be, right? Because that was just the beta. The other thing that gives me, like, small hope that they'll work something like that in is because they're giving us a 6th guild slot, right? Is that purely melee untamed? That's weird. Okay, I hit him with my daze. The game didn't give a shit. Just in daze lockdown forever. Fair enough. Probably shouldn't have used my, like, 1 stun break to initiate. No, I had. I have to review that. Maybe I'm bad. Maybe I'd shake it off. I don't think I did, though. You have to just get more of them so they talk to each other, Steve. That's how you deal with wives. It's like legal in some states. You know. There we go. All right. Hit it, chat. Bull's charge is on cooldown. Today I learned. Yeah. Doing the things. What's up, Jane Kid? Hope they're well. You can actually kill the chieftain in the PvP lobby. I can never do that on my spellbreaker builds. It's not possible. Oh, do they have an AFK? That's no fun. God damn it. Chat, this is why I need like an adjustable camera arm, because like I have a pull-up bar literally right here, and you can just watch me do pull-ups, and then that'll be the stream whenever someone goes AFK. It'll be great. It's like the best investment I made for my home office. This man still wants to fight. Can I beat a Reaper? We shall see. I'm kind of starting to side with some guy. Some guy one, not some guy two. We have two of them on the channel. It's fun. These little leaps that the dagger gives you kind of suck because people can just like run out of them. Chain them like that, they're alright, but not like the best. Yeah. At least they're fighting. You know, they have an AFK. People want to like spar and stuff. That sucks. Don't AFK in this game. Oh, Berserker's really good in PvP, just not my builds. Go hit up the hard-stuck Mace Zerker PvP build. It's been really good for a really long time. You can choose whether or not you want to run Relic of Hakim. I still think you're going to get more value out of a Warrior Relic, but Relic of Hakim is a pretty good option because the Skull Grinder was basically made for Skull Grinder. This is the second time. It's funny. The people that watch on Twitch don't watch on YouTube and vice versa. I had a whole like stream and thing. There's a VOD on Twitch where I was talking about like sort of a follow-up to the balance philosophy stream they did, because it's something I'd been wanting to do for a really long time, and I do think they did largely a good job, but a lot of the things like class identity and power budget have kind of just exploded, right? So for all that was worth. Wow, is it lagging for you as much as it is for me, chat? Oh my god. My preview is just like going at 2 FPS. Yeah, we are dropping frames. This is another reason I didn't want to have a face cam. Let's see if we can fix that on my end. Oh my god. That is a problem. You need to let me know when that happens. I think Mace just needs a better trade-off, right? I think the Mace skills are ridiculous, like Oaken Cudgel is hilariously overpowered, but if there was a bigger trade-off for actually getting tapped out with Maces, like you took like an uncleansable damage debuff that you took, I think they would be fine. So that the biggest problem with like tapped out on Maces is you have another weapon set that you can just swap to, right? So if you accumulate all your buffs and the ranger becomes tapped out, then you just swap to your other weapon set and it doesn't matter and there's no trade-off. So if, to me, if like, because the counterplay and because the design supposedly says, hey, here's maces, like the counterplay is hit you when you're tapped out, right? That needs to be a bigger penalty, in my mind. It can be a strong brawler weapon. There just needs to be some kind of like, you know, again, arenanet needs to decide what they want to do and then do it. And a lot of the time, the just do it part, I don't know whether it's community complaining or what, just doesn't happen. Frames missing due to rendering lag. Okay. Okay. Reset this. It's a good experiment, chat. If this looks like shit, I'm not going to put it on YouTube. Or keep it on YouTube. Let me close some stuff here. Well, I'm not lagging at all. Like, neither my GPU or CPU are maxing out at all. But that is on the loading screen. Let's go jump into a Zerg or something. Close this. See if that helps anything. This is fun. Fun. Fun little adventure. Task manager up on the side. See how we do. Alright, how long it been? Yeah, I got 12 minutes. So let's do a fun thought experiment, chat. Let's fix PvP, right? How do we do that? Well, what's wrong with it? Right now, in my mind, even on Warrior, with the addition of staff, everything that is glass has too much defense, and there isn't really a trade-off between defense and offense, right? So if we're going to fix PvP and not just upset everybody by taking energy sigils out, right? How do we do that? Well, again, my first thought is just take energy sigils out. It's a sick outfit. But failing that, you're going to have to increase the cooldowns on some stuff, right? So like a lot of the blocks mostly, so like staff 5, virtuoso, shield, or mesmer shield, sorry. Maybe the thief evade tornado thing. Thief isn't really a problem in PvP though, because of the stealth difference, or the reveal difference. Yeah, those are gonna have to go up, and people are not gonna be happy. Yeah, I know, Steve. I put up a poll on the channel though, and people are like, nah. It's like 3-1. Nah. On nerf energy sigils. I think that's like the one surefire way to do it, because I can always put them back in the game, right, if it doesn't work. I just think it's weird that like arenanet doesn't just try stuff more, right? They seem to make such hard decisions on stuff, like the Chronomancer needs clones to do their rotation to shatter thing, and then that takes 6 months to reverse, and literally all they did was undo that change. Or the Dragon Trigger boost thing, you know, whether or not they're going to undo that change remains nebulous, but like, you know, even if they don't add the stun back, which was the, you know, we talked about the symptom or the disease on the last stream, like they should add boost, and then, you know, they could have just course corrected on that, but they just don't do that. And I'd like, if nothing else, I'd really like to understand why, right? One thief just hanging around our spawn. I think he is harassing people. Oh, he died. Arenanet is too heavy-handed implementing stuff. It's either way too OP or shit. Well, that's the problem, right? Like, you have to... Oh, you mean like when they nerf stuff, it turns to shit, Demosai? I could see that. The problem is you don't know... I don't want to make excuses for their balance team. I think a lot of their changes make sense, and a lot of them are baffling nonsense. But a lot of the time you don't know how things are going to interact until things go live. So you do need to wait for that first batch of like feedback data. Still frames missing due to rendering lag. Hang on, chat. I'm going to try one more thing. One sec here. I'm not maxing out on anything. GPU's like at 70. What I get for buying a 3080 and not a 56 whatever it is. Let's chunk this down here. So apologies, my face is going to get blurrier, but it is the sacrifice that we make sometimes. Yeah, it looks about the same. I wasn't dropping any frames when we did this before, so... did not reset the source? Hang on. Here's a magic chat. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Sacrifices, chat. Let's like reset the transform here. Transform. The behind the scenes you never get to see struggles. Okay. Player test realm. I think just like reading their feedback would be a better start to player test realm than Mosai. It just seems like so much of it just goes into a giant fire. But you know, Bladesworn bias on that, right? Like people suggested the Heavens Bomb thing forever ago on Willbender. Let me check this. I think it's outside the borders. It is. It's bothering me. Hold on. Like the Heavens Bomb thing on Willbender, and then that just like took forever to get. Oops, took forever to get changed. Drive me nuts unless I do it now. Yeah. We fixed it. Ish. Base looks absurdly far away, but we'll deal with it. I'll fix it later. Fix it in post. Except not really, because I can't. Yeah, the problem is, of course, Steve, a lot of feedback is shit, including mine. Like, you know, people only have their perspective, and whether it's me or Cal or whoever, no one's got an absolute perspective on balance. I think there's a lot of AI tools, though, they could implement to sort of collate player feedback and help deal with that, the, like, deluge of just stuff they get now, and figure out what's actually helpful and what's not. I don't think arenanet will do that. I think they're pretty staunchly anti-AI. I don't think that AI is the magic bullet here either. Oh, we're dropping frames again. Oh my god. Chat, what is going on? Hello? Camera? May go back to the old layout next time if I can't sort this out. Again, you plan everything and test it beforehand. Now my GPU is maxing out, so it's when I move. I have weird settings on. Definitely chunk these down. Auto attack goes to high. It's not helpful. Sorry, seizure warning. That's why I didn't want to do a face cam, because I knew this crap was going to work. I'm going to have to make like a whole capture rig and shit. It's going to bother me. I'm going to try something real quick, chat. Hang on. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Nope, dropped some there. It's not the camera. Largely better, though. Let's fight the sentry. They need to just add many abilities and increase build diversity. I don't think they need to add stuff. I think they need to make the useless stuff good. I may have read your comment wrong, Steve, though. Balancing, I always wonder what this game would look like if balancing was the top priority, right? It would look very different. It probably still wouldn't be going. Okay. Killing this stuff. It is the camera, so let me pull up NVIDIA broadcast one more time and see if we can sort this out here, chat. Captive Sentry. Let's get a giveaway going. Give you guys something to do while I sort through settings. Exclamation point PvP in chat for an RNG giveaway. Let me pull this up. Video broadcasts. That off. Quality. Removal. On. These are the settings that I had before, although I wasn't playing Guildwars, so we'll see how it goes. It should be much less GPU intensive. Still dropping a little bit. Nope, that's still shit. Okay. Yeah. The complicated meta thing, though, is more down to their balance cadence than anything else, Steve. Because even if there is something that's objectively better, like I still think my Daring Dragon build got destroyed because it was overpowered. If no one wins an automated tournament, no one's gonna know about it and no one's gonna play it. So you can, like, the meta can be complicated, but the meta that people actually play will be very stratified no matter what you do. You see this a lot in fighting games where sometimes it takes like years and years and years for people to discover really overpowered characters. In Street Fighter V, I know it took a really, really long time for Birdie to actually catch on, but once people did, he basically won like 8 major tournaments in a row until he got the living crap nerfed out of him. So, is what it is. Like, the meta can supposedly be complicated, and there can, you know, the League of Legends is actually a really good example of that, where they have a balance patch every like 6 seconds, and every champion gets buffed and nerfed, and everything's different, and the community's in chaos. But that settles pretty fast. And even if you have something weird that exists, like, you know, AP Tryndamere or anything else, for the nanosecond that was around, that's a dating reference. It's still going to be like what people think is good, even if there's objectively like something better, right? Like if it's just not popular. Like, oh, another example of this is in a lot of the time in Japanese fighting games, or in the Japanese fighting game scene. I follow fighting games a lot, even though I don't play them. You're stupid. Ooh, do you want to fight? How many is this? That's too many people. Whatever. Hit us with a new emote, chat. We'll do it. We're gonna make this happen. It's gonna happen. Got this. Ah, didn't even get Defiant Stance off. Almost won that. And this is the other thing, Steve. You're saying balance should not be a priority. Fresh and frequent changes where the meta keeps changing is the better approach. And if that fails, use Windex on it. Everybody... I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying I'm right. Everybody in this game, and the balance devs and the people reporting on the game, have a different idea of how balance should work. Whether that's a fighting game, whether that's Guild Wars 2, seems to have settled down now. Everybody has a different idea of like their approach to balance and their philosophies. So again, if you haven't seen the video that we did, go look at that. There's a lot of examples in that Max covers much better than I can. Maximilian Dude, again, plug for him. He's an enormous YouTuber. I'm sure you've heard of him. Go check him out, but he explains like why the Windex or the shotgun to the knee approach doesn't really work, especially for something like Guild Wars 2, and that's because their balance cadence is too long. If they just shotgun to the knee something like Bladesworn or Condi Berserker when it was usually popular, it takes like, you know, if the power level's like here and then they just completely drop it down instead of going to where they want it. Like this is a good example of like the Firebrand rework was like they reworked it, no one liked it, and then they brought it up incrementally. That was really good. The Bladesworn problem is it was here, and then the last patch like put it in the garbage. Like literally, you know, into the trash can, never to be heard from again, because it demonstrated a fundamental lack of understanding of like all of Bladesworn systems and what actually makes it fun. Should they'd have an unblockable stun on an 8-second cooldown? Probably not, right? But the thing is with that, you don't really have an alternative because all the other traits are garbage because you already made all the other traits garbage. So it's like, what do you want it to play as? You know, how do you want this to work, right? Oh, he's gonna come with his friends. I was winning that. Jerk face. Hey, the headbutt though worked. I'm digging it. Nice job, Shaktify. You got a cookie. Get a balanced cookie. Am I still gonna kill this guy? Is my blue friend gonna help? Nah, he's got too many allies. Oh boy. Problem. Hey, I got a guy down versus like 3 people. That's pretty good. They could make it a dace. They won't. Ocean bet. The issue with Dragon Trigger 2 is the size of the hitbox and the fact that it lingers. The bigger issue with even saying there's an issue with Dragon Trigger 2, however, is you need to accumulate flow, load bullets, and then actually charge Dragon Trigger in order to use it. Saying there's some kind of issue with a skill that has all those limitations is idiotic. So the bigger problem is Dragon Trigger 2 has an 8, like, let's be real, the bigger problem is it's the Warrior's Burst skill, which it has an 8-second cooldown. So if they give Bladesworn back its burst skills or something, and then make Dragon Trigger like the elite skill on a 20-second cooldown, I kind of think that, and make it like a bigger, you know, more impactful skill, I think that's kind of like a better way to do that almost. I don't know. I'm really in the camp of like a weird Bladesworn remake. Everyone always asks me, what would you do to fix Bladesworn? I'm like, I'm not a balanced dev. If you want to pay me to do this, I'll think of a solution. But like, everyone has such different ideas, even from balanced dev to balanced dev, let alone person to person that plays it. There was a post on Reddit today about how Bladesworn sucks and his idea for the rework, and I was like, I don't agree with any of this, but it's great. Or I don't not agree with any of it. I guess I should say that, but I don't agree with most of it because it's not the thing that's in my head. But it's great to see people theory crafting and, trying to figure it out. It's really ultimately down to the devs of how they want it to play, whether they want it to be Warrior's version of an assassin, in which case, yeah, it probably Unshakable Mountain probably needs to go. It probably needs to be a hell of a lot less tanky. I think that would be a good direction to start pushing it in. But once you decide it, it's like, okay, how do we get from point A to point C? There's got to be, at least one step in there. And yeah, Steve, that's what it comes down to is, in my opinion, if they could do one thing other than adding literally a box, like if I open the gem store right now, chat, this is the number one thing I want in the game, period. I want a box right here when I click buy gems that's 200 characters long that I can say what I want my development money to go to, even if it doesn't go to that. So I can literally vote with my wallet, right? Even if they don't ever read it, that would make me feel at least a little bit validated. And yeah, that's stupid and they should probably read it if they're going to do that. But also, that is the number one thing I want in the game. The second thing I want in the game, if I can have 2, wild ass dreams, is more frequent balance patches, which means hiring more balance devs. It doesn't need to be me. I'd love to work for them. It doesn't need to be Captain Crapface. I'm sure he'd do an amazing job. But they need a Thief, NG, and Warrior dev right now. It's crazy town. And more than that, they need a dev that, like, Cal Cohan is a brilliant dev. He has an unbelievable knowledge of this game. I don't think the dude gets enough time to play it. Like, you don't want to come home from work and also just do web design as a, stream web design, right? So I completely understand that, but they need to focus on the aspects that are fun, and Dragon Trigger Boost 2 was a fun skill. It didn't need to go. It needed to be shortened, or not shortened. The AoE needed to be shorter, or it needed to do less damage, or the other 2 Dragon Triggers needed to do more damage to compete with it. I don't know. And again, that's just my opinion. There's plenty of people out there that probably disagree with me, and that's okay, and that's how I get a discussion started. But exactly, what I said to Mosai, they need to define what Bladesworn and all the, I'm sure there's more elite specs. People have been talking about Warrior rifles sucking right now. Does Warrior even get a power range weapon, right? Like, we're so heavily reliant on Shieldmaster that if they ever buff Rifle or Longbow, the Shieldmaster interaction then needs to go. Then they need to balance all of the things that Shieldmaster was affecting, right? So, again, computers are magic and no one knows how they work, so TBD, I suppose. It is what it is. Whenever I move around on camera, chat, don't let me move. I need to, like, sit like immobilized. This chair seems to freak out. The thing with Catalyst, though, is it's good. Like, it's not literally not functional like Bladesworn. I think that it's not fun. Like, I put it on my video when I made that Omni/Bladesworn video. But, yeah, Catalyst is boring. Pistol is boring. Pistol is really good. The skills are really complicated and really well engineered and really well made, but they're boring, right? And they need to focus on the fun aspect of this game, because this game is fun, man. The combat in this game is the best in the MMO business, period. They need to not squander that. Are you gonna come fight me? I cover. Okay with that. I like the icicle one better than the shout build, I think. Shocktify, just because then it lets me run defense. I mean, I could still run shouts with the Relic of the Reaper, but I don't think I'm getting much value out of it. If it made the shouts unblockable, that'd be something, right? Oh, hello. This is I cover. He's not rendering because I turned my models all the way down in an effort to appease the internet monkeys. Turn my models up so I can at least see you jumping char. There we go, because he has good fashion. Check this dude out. Oh, come here. He's good char fashion. Peg leg. All of the people that watch my streams or consume like my media, I feel like turn into pirates. It was a good idea though, Shocktify. Like I said, it's fun to try to play the things that they put in the game. Like I'm playing Dagger Berserker. You see many of those. It's fun to try to make the bad things work. That's where Daring Dragon came from. That's where my what's it called? What's the other one that worked out of nowhere? It was like on stream too. It was really weird. Some Berserker build I made. It was sick. Warrior has an eye patch, so you're also already halfway there. Hell yeah. Let's take some stuff, dude. I didn't know you were on my server. What's this? Tier 3 tower. Go get a real class. Some catapults going here. Yeah, if anyone on Sea of Sorrows ever wants to play or wants to join our guild, we really only have one hard rule, which is no political religious stuff in guild chat. I know, really, really difficult rule. Very, very, very difficult to follow. You don't have supply, do you? Sir. Sorry, we'll go take a camp. Yeah, we'll be doing at least one more RNG giveaway. Credit to you guys. You came up with some exotic food that I didn't know existed. But apparently there's a whole bunch of exotic food. But outside of the exotic food for those collections, I think this is the only one that exists in the game. It's weird. Plate of sugar rib roast that takes pieces of sentient cacti to make. You need like choya ribs to make it. It's very funny. Or choya. Oh yeah, people are allowed to just use stuff all the time, Shocktify, that's fine. Dang, he almost had that fight. He's gonna rally off the guards when we kill his guards. Nope, we're good. You know what would be sick on Berserker? If there was a trait, like, instead of the garbage can of a starting trait where it's like your rage skills deal 1 stack of burning or whatever, if it read instead everything... you like somehow like taunted on his body. If it read everything on your bar turns into a rage skill. Like, the trait only just changed the type of your skills, but it basically made it so you don't have to spec into Berserker skills in order to detonate King of Fires. That'd be awesome. More interactions like that, arenanet, come on. That'd be sick. If it was just, instead of like, you know, add 1 stack of burning to whatever, like headbutt, they could take that trait, add the animation from that to detonating the King of Fires auras, and then make it read, you know, your heal skill and your utility skills and your elite skill are all count as rage skills. It'd be awesome. That'd even give them some design space to have another competing trait with King of Fires read like, you know, rage skills do something else. You know? I have so many ideas for this game. I don't know if they're all good, but I have ideas. That's the first step. There are no bad ideas, chat, except for the really bad ones. There is a dude. Are there 2 dude? There are 2 dude. There are lots of dude. Run away. Run away, I cover. Valhalla! 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 It's alright. It's worth it. I'll see you back at the spawn. Oh god, I love that gif. Ooh, you have good fashion. Hello. pretty good. I don't like the stuff on her face. I think that's just her face on her face. Oh, man. Alright, we're not dropping frames. We scienced it. Apparently it was like the noise removal thing I had going in the background, so hopefully that fixes it. Hopefully, you know, we'll work through the kinks. It's good to try stuff, chat, even if you fall on your face. So when everybody unsubscribes from my YouTube channel, I can eat those words. Also, if anyone has these weapons, I want to buy them. Vine Lord weapons, they're sick. On this character. I also can't party UI cover. Invite me to your weird secret party for cool kids. Or I'm gonna queue for PvP again. Lose some more matches on Spellbreaker. Alright, so we're fixing back to our thought exercise, chat, because, you know, that was the thing that we were talking about. What else can we do to fix new PvP? New maps, slow it down. You know, increase the cooldowns, so you slow it down that way. Fix some of the teleport spots, honestly. I think that'd be good. That's like little ancillary stuff, though. Ban anyone that cheats or sells tournaments. Yeah. Honestly, not even heavier punishment for AFKers. Just like, don't start the game if you have an AFK person, right? Or like, you know, when the game match gets to 400 to whatever, have a vote to concede thing. You know, stuff like that. Comeback mechanics. There's no rubber band mechanics in this game other than like Skyhammer and Temple of the Silent Storm. This game, again, is like 10 years old, and that's really weird. So, working hard, but we're doing it right now. Close some more stuff. Hang on, chat. This helps it a little bit. Ah, the secret party. This will remove me from PvP game modes, though. I don't want to do that. I want to lose more matches on my Spellbreaker. Ooh, there's people. Let's see if we can catch them. Oh, they're allies. Well, let's see if we can catch up to them. Sorry. Ran straight into a red Zerg after that. That's too bad. The hamster on the shoe was for naught. I love that gif so much. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I got some ideas. Chat. They take time, but I got some ideas. Hello. This is a tower. You set up catapults at towers. I will show you new people. Here. Are they building? Maybe they will not build. Do the stupid thing and build out in the middle of nowhere. Fine. Just open field cat of this. What could go wrong? I have no supply. That's what could go wrong. Oops. Probably drop this PvP queue. That's a long queue. I think boons are kind of... Well, boons aren't nuts in PvP. They're kind of getting nuts in World versus World. Alright, so like those... Let's pick 3 things. Slow it down. Longer cooldowns on blocks. Comeback mechanics for the maps. Punishment for cheating. There we go. Everybody comes back to PvP and it's great, right? We don't even need Guild Wars 3. We fixed it completely. It's hard. Managing community expectations is another video. I don't think people would have any interest in it, but it's hard. Yeah. I have a character named OP Ranger Downstate. Kashima, it's my key farm character now. Ranger Downstate needs a change. It honestly, I don't even give a shit if they still have like the stupid cat reses you at 400 health a second thing, right? It's actually more than that. It's like 14% of your life per second or something insane. They just need to lose access to their like toolbar skills. Like they can have the pet clawing at your nuts as you try to stomp them. They shouldn't have the pet able to like do its attacks and stuff. That's crazy. No, ideally they also balance the health regen, but don't balance. God damn it, guys. Don't build the one catapult that's closer. Oh, man. Downstates could use a balance patch, though. Or just, like, remove downstates, right? How would that go? No, that would incentivize... Here's a better question, Kashima. And Ko, but mostly Kashima, but also everybody. What about the rally thing, right? Like, why does your entire team rally when you get a kill? Why isn't it one person, like in World versus World? You know? That's so swing heavy. That basically means, like, win the first fight or you lose the game, you know? Like that... I just thought it... I don't know about that. Yeah, I think if they've limited... We'll add a fourth thing to, like, mandatory. I think if they remove the... Your entire team rallies thing when you get a kill. Like that's so heavily incentivized. I was thinking no rally, but I think it's important to have reward finishing players in some way, right? Just like it's important to reward like rezzing one dude. Like those skills should be powerful because they mostly have 2-minute cast times or 2-second cast times. So yeah, no rally would be interesting, but I think one person should rally personally. You know, I'm not the arbiter of existence, so feel free to have your own opinion and share it on that. Kind of why I like talking about this stuff. My terrible blast finishers. I can't even cast 2 of these before my fire fields disappear, by the way, because the cooldown's so long. Alright, time to queue for some PvP here, chat. Let's do our second giveaway. Been talking about nonsense. I'm liking the headbutt relic. Like, okay. I think I'm more just liking that I'm running defense. We are 5 minutes overdue for another giveaway. And I haven't set it up. Okay, now we're good. So, type exclamation point SotO in chat if you'd like to enter. And I actually need to draw our first one because I never did that. Oh my god, that's why I couldn't set it up. Oh, how you guys let me get away with this crap. 3, 2, 1. Bot taking so long. Give me a person's name. Let's click the button again. Have I died to this thing yet? Bot is taking a vacation. Rude. Oh, it's an ally. Good. How many is this? It's a few. One guy went after the mesmer. Everybody else went after the warrior. This is bullshit shit. I'm trying to give away gold. That's what I get. I deserve that. Oh my god, he's taking all my money. Kashima, you have one. Nope, the second drawing just finished too. Ah, well, whatever. Screw it. Gremlins. They both finished at the same time. Jay and Kid, that's what I get for clicking the button twice. Jay and Kid and Kashima have won money. So congratulations, guys, for the first giveaway. If you guys give me a character name or an account name, I can mail that out to you. And this light is like making me sweat like a pig. Either that or it's the gym, so I apologize. I look like a pig. That's why I didn't want to do a face cam chat. So I always do this right after the gym, and I'm always sweaty AF. I towel myself off with a moist towelette. Kashima should be good. They gave me a character name earlier. So. PvP here while we wait. I wonder if them actually like shuffling the studio, like if they're actually going to have more people from their other studios come over and like work on the game, right? Because I'd really dig that, but I just don't know if it's going to happen. Heck yeah, dude. Full fire. All these maps are good. Nice, thanks guys. Got those in. If you want to enter our second giveaway, type !SotO in chat. This will be a build that maybe isn't the best, but we'll chalk it up to, hey, we tried stuff. Not all of them can be winners. That's how you get to the ones that are winners. I think those champions in Edge of the Mist are actually fun to fight. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good training dummies. They're better than like the, you know, inanimate golems that don't do anything. Jan Kid, I need a character name so I can mail you. You have won our first giveaway and also entered the second. I'm not dropping any more frames. Looking at the frames, I'm looking at chat, I'm playing the game. Life's hard. I suppose. Yeah, no worries, dude. I'm glad you guys are like winning money and getting something out of this. Again, I'm just streaming for fun. Try to get people into build crafting and whatnot. Thank you. Try to send this out and not dox you too hard. And the bot is next, so we have the face cam done, we have the hamster attacking the shoe, absolutely vital done, and now we will be looking into a new bot. I've heard good things about Nightbot, but I've also heard bad things about Nightbot, so we'll see how that do. As far as security goes, I want something that's secretly harvesting my data, and I'd prefer something I can run locally, but apparently most of them are cloud-based, so, you know, the sacrifices I make. Never have the Untames on my team. Map's so pretty. I love that we have one map that's like kind of in the day. More upbeat maps, that's something they could do. Beating on each other here. It's good. Good. Off my point. A weird thing that's happening. Go left, homie. What's going on right now? Bro just wants to test his build, I guess. Me too, I suppose. I like how I did the like combo that's supposed to be built into my class and it just didn't work. Good. Oh man. Weird. Weird PvP things. Ah, he's invulnerable because he's a virtuoso. My favorite thing. He's dead. Go this way. You did miss the first giveaway, but that's okay. Kashima won it. And Jay and Kid. I've had two, but is what it is. I should have just sat on home. I don't know what this match is. Oh, I don't have the stability trait. Oops, I should have just cleaved this guy. Oh well. You'll live and you'll learn. You live, you learn, you get hit by dragon hunter traps. Thus is the cycle of life, really. No, we're not allowed to lose this for stupid reasons. I'm not gonna let it. Not gonna let it happen. Nope. 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 Not allowed. I pressed Defiant Stance. I was literally mashing Defiant Stance on the stupid paddle forever ago. We're gonna lose for stupid reasons, chat. Yeah, there's a whole arena in like Edge of the Mist and stuff, Kashima. It's crazy. It's weird that it just like isn't. I think it's because they couldn't use cats and they wanted people to use the mount. But also it's really like a stupid reason. I don't know. That man's dead. Cool. Thank you. Our ally gonna run in and die? Our allies are gonna run in and die? Well, let's win this fight. Allies are determined to run in and die. Good. A weird match. Weird match. Nice, I'm running into this wall forever. I love the button that you press and it just self-CCs you. That's my favorite addition that Warriors got with SotO. Is this rad skill that like I can't use because half of the time it just runs me into a fucking wall. Gah! Oh my god. And energy sigils are fair, by the way. Good. Dragon Hunter should definitely have that many evades. You did it, Chad. Tap it. Nope, you got it. Okay. See if I can not die to a dragon hunter. It's gonna be great. Cool. All right. How did that miss? Whatever. There we go. Oh, goodness me. To heal this guy. I don't get to use my heal skills. They're only for like cool kids. This is a really bad idea fighting over this point, by the way. We shouldn't be here. Nice, he's invulnerable, so I can't pull him. Oh, that guy's dead. Try. Oh, my team lost mid 2v3. That's good. Good job, guys. Really dumb of them. I had to play Mountain more, it seems cool. It's like just like better Spellbreaker in a lot of ways. I have to die on the bell, but there's no point. Nice. One each. You can win this. Not if full counter doesn't go off though. Stun him up there. Interesting. Is this Dragon Hunter freaking alive, dude? He like jumped into the sea. Did you see that? It's crazy. There we go. Oh, How was Warrior? Warrior's pretty mediocre. Spellbreaker's pretty good. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Condi Zerker's fine. Nez, Spellbreaker's fine. Power Spellbreaker. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Sorry, sure playing and talking to chat is impossible. Hopefully that was a Killer Instinct song. I'm not going to get, like, completely dumpstered. It's pretty okay, Jan. We lost 2-1-1. I won a bunch last time, so the more like testing the camera, seeing what my computer can handle rendering-wise and whatnot. That's pretty good. I'm trying out some, like, oop, that's the close the game button and not the log out button. Hold, please. Trying out some chill Berserker. You know, chill streams. It's coming back. Hold, please. But Warrior's fine. As, like, Spellbreaker's good. Condi Berserker's good. Everything else is pretty mediocre, but it did, like, every spec doesn't need to be viable, right? The thing with Spellbreaker is it will just teach you to be better at the game. Like, because you have to do your setups and stuff. Berserker relies, like Captain Crepbase and I have been talking about it a little bit, and it relies so heavily on staying and, like, getting into, Berserk mode, that its damage pressure when it's in Zerk mode is, like, pretty good, especially with Skull Grinder, because Skull Grinder is a good button. But, like, it can't really do anything outside of Berserk mode, so I don't like it as much. That's why I liked Bladesworn when it was, for the 8 seconds it was relevant, because it was kind of like an armistice between the two. Alright, one more iteration on this. Let's go. And exclamation point SotO if you'd like to enter our giveaway chat. Oh, try this out. Again, Self-Deception, great band. Go check them out if you haven't. They are fan-effing-tastic. Not loving a ton of this. Let's just go with all the mobility, right? Mobility's fun. I mean, Spellbreaker's just simple. It's like, I think Sea Monster said it, that Spellbreaker, Berserker, and Bladesworn all kind of are good, at least specs in theory, because they all kind of feel like Warrior with one more year of dev time. Like Bladesworn auto-regens, or auto-generates adrenaline. Berserker has like a, you know, a form beyond, or an ambush, like a special button they can push beyond just the adrenaline button. And Spellbreaker is just like the carefully calculated warrior, you know, that only uses 1 bar of adrenaline. They're all really good ideas. It's just that Bladesworn has so many competing systems that even taking like its existing playstyle out of it, the devs never decided on how they wanted it to function. I feel like Bladesworn itself got about halfway through development, and then they were just like, ship it. Like, whatever we have, we can't spend more time on this. It's way too complicated. I don't know. That's just, again, outside perspective looking in. I have no proof of that. Like, it has a lot of potential. I just hope one day it gets finished, you know? But in order for that to happen, or at least revised to, like, the state it came out with, End of Dragons with, you know, minus tactical reload. I say that, and people are like, tactical reload was stupid when it reloaded shots. I'm like, yeah, I agree with you. It was stupid. I said that at the time. That was extremely dumb. So, yeah, minus tactical reload. They could also keep their, like, weird, janky range projectiles. I don't really care about that. But, like, Aegis probably shouldn't reflect projectiles on Warrior. That's kind of weird. I don't know why it does. Height and focus should probably affect Dragon Trigger. I don't know what their plans are for it. I just hope it gets something someday. Remain cautiously optimistic, you know? Do you want to fight? Ranger man, do you want to fight? Hi. Fight? Oh, okay, it was going to be nice. I like using all your buttons, dude. I need to run the CC generates adrenaline thing on this build. I really like that trait. I think it's the other traits are really strong, but you know, I like that one. Alright, good fight. You're new. Give the fight, dude. Attacking you. Calm down. Res. Whole friends can res you. It's fine, dude. Got like 8 people chasing me, probably. This shit, dude. Oh my god. You killed our one friend, you must now die. So, alright. We fixed PvP earlier, chat. Completely. It's done. It's good forever. Let's fix Bladesworn, shall we? So, everybody thinks, like, you know, everyone has different ideas for what it should do. Let's start with a premise. Let's take our own words and do something productive with this here. Let's start with what should it do, right? We already have a pretty tanky warrior spec and spellbreaker, right? We already have a pretty offensive one in Berserker, and Berserker can keep their Condi thing and enjoy its place in hell for that. Bladesworn doesn't need to be Condi, right? Even though there's some room for that. Let's think about what Bladesworn could do. Yeah, Maddie, honestly, like, I was astonished. Usually I get dumpstered on Reddit, but I forgot to actually embed the video correctly, so it's it is what it is, but there were some pretty good comments on it. It's nice to see people having really interesting reactions to the balance discussion. Anyway, Bladesworn. What should it do? Gremini says it should be supportive. Gremini, I have a question for you. I'm not saying you're wrong, but given that they are locked to a gun saber, how would you make that supporty? Because I kind of agree with Muckluck, and I know why it got alacrity, right? It's because it was the new thing and they wanted to juice their numbers of people playing the new elite specs, right? Or whatever. It was just the new thing and they wanted people to play it because insert reason X here. But given that it's locked to a gun saber right now... Oh, as a prelude. I see. You just need something to do your taxes. I gotcha. Maybe they'll put a new ascended food for that. Just does your taxes. You guys need to file your taxes. Filing was like months ago, dude. You guys gotta get on that. Oh man, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but boy. All right, so my premise for Bladesworn is it should be the Willbender. Let's start with that, right? You already did it this year. Okay, good. So Bladesworn should be the Willbender, right? In and out, powerful, nuke enemies down playstyle, right? It can still be like largely melee. That's fine. Willbender's largely melee. What can we do with? Wow, that man is all of the damage. If I can get away here, probably not. My last movement skill. Now I'm dead. Is what it is. Get the arrow off. Sad. Why am I jumping toward them, game? I detargeted. Hazards of playing on a controller, I suppose. Renal health proc. It's too good. Oh, I have allies. Nice. Well, let's kill these idiots. Heck yeah. Haha. Ooh, I can actually use the cat stop for what it's used for! Hell yeah, sword of stomping enemies. Wonder if he's got that new resistance thing on NGs. Wonder how that went. I know they were putting it in the game and everyone made a huge fuss about it and then like nothing came of it. NG resistance on dodge. Yeah, Warrior Relic feels a lot better. So, Bladesworn's identity since its big attacks, that's true. It's a good starting point. Maybe give it those attacks bigger power and give many more options for setups. My selfish, stupid idea is just make the gun saber the elite skill. Not the dragon trigger, the actual gun saber. And then when you have gun saber out, it changes your burst skill to be dragon trigger. And when you don't have gun saber out, it makes your burst skills the actual weapon skill. Right? Yes, Kishima, we're assuming a perfect world that arenanet has already fixed the UI and the projectiles and all of the bugs and dragon triggers work perfectly, and everyone gets free cake and jello, right? Unless you don't want jello or allergic to it, and then you get the other thing. So, fix all of that. Now what do we do with the actual design? So, gun saber's the elite skill. If that's too overpowered, with it just having 3 weapons right now, right? You know, still put the elite skill on a 10-second cooldown. and have that be affected by fast hands. If that's too overpowered, have it share a cooldown with your weapon swap, and also have it, like, be affected by fast hands, right? So you essentially get a third weapon slot. This is actually the... one of the first things I ever posted on Reddit, like 6 years ago, before I was even thinking about streaming, was my idea for an elite spec for warrior, and it was literally just give them a third weapon slot. Also, hello, person. Do I know you? And the third weapon slot was going to be like, it was going to basically turn your F skills into elementalist skills. So you would be able to choose, you know, swap weapon into weapon A to B, B to C, or, you know, A to C, but have them all share a cooldown and whatnot, right? So this could essentially do that. Have the cooldown shared with weapon slot, so it's not too overpowered, even though everything in the game has like a bunch of buttons right now. Failing that, what do we do? Well, let's go for like pie in the sky rework and then go for easy rework. We'll do the easy rework kind of right now. So easy rework, revert literally everything to how it was on EOD launch, including the distance for Dragon Trigger boost and the cast time, except for tactical reload. Keep the jank projectiles. Make Lush Forest actually work in World versus World. Take the stun off Unyielding Dragon, give Unyielding Dragon something else, change Immortal Dragon to applying 40 stacks of bleeding if you fully charge it for 1 second. Yeah, Jan, I think that Weapons Master would work for Warrior really well. Remove Unshakable Mountain. Yeah, sure. But you know what? This power budget needs to come from somewhere. What can Unshakable Mountain do instead, since it's no longer tanky, right? So instead of 1,800 barrier on final charge use, incentivizing you to actually just sit it the last charge of your, like Gunsaber, right? And just spam it out. Literally, it incentivizes you to spam Gunsaber 2 before you even get into combat. What's Unshakable Mountain do? Well, if we're going for the easy rework, they just chunk Unshakable Mountain down to like 200 barrier or 300 barrier, right? So it competes with the other skills. But failing that, or like 300 barrier on ammunition use, not just like on final. Yeah, so okay, 200 barrier on ammunition use, but it's every ammunition skill, right? It's not just the last one. What else do we do here? So that's the easy rework. That's literally just rework to all the coding you had. You know, work with the existing things in the game. Maybe make Dragon Trigger boost to elevate you just a little bit before it does the slash so it doesn't get caught on tiny rocks. And Dragon Trigger 3 has the Necro Sword pathing now, which is already in the game. So it's literally zero work they have to do, right? Good. Fun. Fine. Done. Easy rework. Ship it. Hard rework. How do we do this? So, do what we talked about. Gunsaber's on the elite skill. Shares a cooldown with weapon slap. Well, we wouldn't need it to give stability on Dragon Trigger anymore because Flow Stabilizer would be in the game, Kushima. It would actually be stabilizing instead of giving you Fury for no reason, right? Dragon Scale Defense would be giving you stability, which wouldn't be redundant with Immortal Dragon anymore, right? But yeah, Unshakable Mountain could be the stability trait, failing that, absolutely. But that's just, you know, kicking the can down the road. I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying, like, there's already a place for it in our little theoretical rework. But so let's do that. This is literally the same song as before. Hard rework, right? Get rid of ammunition. Throw it in the garbage. But slightly take it out of the garbage. So instead of Gunsaber skills and all of the Bladesworn skills, including the stun break, having ammunition, the stun break needs a rework, period. It shouldn't be a PvE damage skill. That's idiotic. Instead of all these things having ammunition, because tactical reload no longer exists in this scenario, right? What do? They still have ammunition, and everything on Bladesworn can store up to 2 charges. Let's not go nuts, 2 or 3, but we can stick with 2. Everything on Bladesworn, the gun saber skills, the armaments, everything. Obviously not including the elite skill, can store up to 2 charges, right? How do you get those charges? You load the bullets via dragon trigger. So when you're in gun saber, or when you're not, you have an extra F button that puts you into dragon trigger stance, or puts you into the stance where you're just loading bullets into your gun. And then the bullets are how many charges you have. Right? They do something. The systems on the class do something. And you could have like a cooldown for the loading bullets thing. You could balance it that way. Be sick. Oh, man. I like to use Slicing Maelstrom, but it's not a movement skill, technically. A little bad. He was harvesting. Just wanted to harvest. Only had let these people live. Yeah, actually reload. Like, actually loading bullets. And you could have other traits, like whenever you load a bullet, you do something. You know, maybe it's a micro daze around you or something, or like, you know. That'd be so cool. Like the first tier, instead of just being like the garbage different ways you generate flow, could be like on-load bullet effects, right? So it could be like generate extra flow on load bullet, or like refund flow in a certain amount of time, or micro days around you for PvP, or like whenever you enter Dragon Trigger on a certain cooldown with a buff on your bar, so there's counterplay, you stun break or something like that. That'd be so sick. And then in order to do the Dragon Slash, it's no longer loading bullets into your gun, and they don't need to worry about that side of the balance. They can just balance the skills. You just go into Dragon Trigger and have immediate access to one of your, you know, your slashes. They could even make it access to a slash after a set amount of time, so there isn't this weird variable where they have to balance the, like, different animations and nerf the shit out of Gun Saber 2 or Dragon Trigger 2 in order for it to, like, kneecap it as a movement skill as a byproduct of it not wanting to not wanting it to not have counterplay, you know what I mean? Yeah, short blind, that'd be fine instead of a micro daze. One thing I absolutely want on whatever this is in Dragon Trigger mode, like the, you know, the crouched over, meditative, I'm getting ready to do my slash thing. I really want Flicker Step to have the detargeting mechanic from Mesmer. I think that would be sick. Or once, like a fourth of a second of stealth or something. That would be dope. Also, they need to pick something, either Dragon Trigger, Flow Stabilizer, or Trigger Guard to give you stability. It needs to be one of them, at least. Yeah, like you actually have ammunition. Like your ammunition does something and comes from somewhere. It's not just like, oh, you have 3 charges because fuck it, spaceships, let's go. Also, Aina, if you're listening, and I know you're not, but whatever. I hope you are. That'd be nice. Hey, shout out. I'd love to have you on my podcast. But, like, make Flicker Step, like, 310 range so I can actually get up the other side of Skyhammer like I showed in my stream and in my Bladesworn video, because the fact that you can teleport up one side and not the other is insane. Weird design things. 300 range is not a real teleport. And then they could, like... Let's look at the utility skills now. Like, the heal skill is fine. It's not very good. Maybe it could remove 2 conditions, like, if you use it over and over. I don't want all the warrior heals to be the same, but just better in different flavors, though. I do fundamentally think that if you're going to keep the channel Dragon Trigger thing, the utilities and the heal skill and whatever vert passes for the elite skill should be usable in Dragon Trigger, because that's your class mechanic. So if they made them all instacast but toned the power on, honestly, they wouldn't even need to tone the power on them down. They're so dog shit right now that it's pathetic. But if they made them all instacast in some way, and then balance the power budget accordingly, I think that would be good. So, like, instead of... Not having any stab in Dragon Trigger kind of sucks. I understand that, like, when you have an unblockable stun on an 8-second cooldown, maybe having stability is too much, but having literally 0, not even on Dragon Scale defense, is really stupid. Shocktify. Yeah, they need to figure out what they wanted to do and how they wanted to play before they go at this at all. Because none of what we actually said is like, they're all cool ideas, but then the problem comes like, aside from the easy rework, how do we actually make this into like the assassin worldbender, you know? And I guess we already deleted Unshakable Mountain. You just up the power on everything or up the mobility or let you reset, you know, since your stun break now has ammunition and that has theoretically in this weird magical scenario does 0 cast time, you can reset Dragon Trigger boost, right? It's frustrating, and then it's frustrating when you cast a skill and it just like doesn't hit shit. I think that's way more frustrating. Even though it does basically 0 damage, I'm so much more frustrated when I'm just like, I actually managed to charge 5 bullets and I use a skill and then it just like moves me in place and I'm dead. And I had people, the funny part is I've had people who like blatantly don't play the class, and again, you just learn to ignore these people, chat. But they'll wear hats now in the real world. It's great. But I had people tell me that it was like looped footage of like all my Bladesworn bugs of like, you know, Dragon Trigger failing over and over. I'm like, no, that's how Daring Dragon used to work. If you played the class, you'd know that. And like just some of the comments where it's just like, that's not productive, man. You gotta add to the discussion. Nerds tearing at each other's throats is not going to accomplish anything. I mean, look at Ross Scott in the games industry right now. My God. Guild Wars 2 is a fantastic game, and I really like that they seem to not hate their players for the most part, so shout out to them in arenanet. And my Mesmer bro, Mr. Zaples. I believe this is iCover. Could be wrong. Too many friends, chat. Well, we seem to have fixed the dropping frames issue. That's very good. Yeah, it's really late for you, Kashima. I'm surprised you were hanging out. You should, like, yeet out. Let me do the drawing before you head out. I'll, see here. I completely forgot about it. This is what happens when I have too many things going on. If you win, I'll just send you the gold. How about that? See ya, Kashima. Up tis me. So, second RNG drawing. We learned a lot about exotic food tonight. Again, PSA. Get your Wizards Bucks done. I think we have like 1 week left, so this will roll over next Tuesday, and there'll be all kinds of content and no exciting, riveting PvE content on the channel. Ooh, a Harbinger. We'll do the drawing after we fight the Harbinger. Kill the Harbinger. Wherever he is. Right here. And needs to die. Playing Harbinger, he knows what he did. Yeah, get your gummy worms ready. Let me hit the button. It's the god of world versus world. He knows what he's doing with the Harbinger. No mercy. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Gremini. Thinking about getting Warbringer. It's a good backpack. You can't die it. Maddie, you have won possibly for the second time in history. So congrats, dude. Give him some congrats, chat. Maddie, give me a character name. How much time would that be? Well, Gremini, you can make it go faster if you use all, like, look up how to max your time in world versus world. Like birthday boosters, experience boosters. There's an enrichment you can get for the amulet that'll make you gain more experience. I don't know how much time, but it's less than you think. There's also a reward track you can do, so buy the, like, Guild Outrider Warclaw skin for 200 gold, and it gives you, like, double the tickets for that week or something, like, silly. Let's take this tower. I never get to play with that cover. This is dope. Get the Guild Outrider Warclaw reward track going, and you get a, like, Warcat skin at the end of it, as well as, like, 300 bonus tickets or something. There's some Black Lion keys in there, too. It's, like, not completely not worth your money. It's less time than you think, though. I don't have a hard concrete. This is not a catapult answer for you. I'm sorry. You think I play World versus World? I exclusively play it to complain about Bladesworn. Thank you very much. Zerg! Zerg! Fuck the Zerg. They're not coming this way. Dude, have a good night, Kashima. Thank you for joining. Yeah, and sorry for the technical difficulties, guys, if you made it this far in the stream or the VOD. Let me know what you thought of the face cam now that we got everything sorted out. if people like it, I'll keep doing it. I'm gonna move it so it's like more here or like over here and then looking at my face. But like I said, I had to get a good arm for it. So working on stuff. Bot is next, and then we'll work on it. Got to science stuff together. Maybe I can move like chat right here. I can get one of those like teleprompter things. Because NVIDIA puts all these dope like things like the background removal, which spoilers, this is not my background. This is a terrible shot that somebody took and put on the internet of like an old setup I had, and then I blurred it. Face cam stays, please. All right, we have one vote. Nobody's voted against you, Kashima, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But like, this is a blurred background of one of my old setups, and my current setup is nowhere near ready. So if and when I'll put that on. You can't see it, but my computer's hanging on the ceiling back there. That's not a joke. I'll see how that goes once we get that sorted out. They are destroying my catapult. Rude people. All right, run away. Run away. This one guy wants to fight me. One Mesmer want to fight me. Got the rifles. Eye cover's already dipped the F out. I dig it. Everybody chases the warrior. It's almost like they know they can catch me, right? Hell yeah! Thank you for the movement skills! Always press be mashing 5 if you get turned into a MOA. It's alright. Oh, man. I bet Matty dipped out. Well, joke's on him. I know what his account name is. Play one more PvP match. Thank you for playing around with me, iCover. I never get to play with you. That's sick. Had I known, I would have prepped something like, you know, roaming with my Willbender friend or something. Maybe I can switch to my Samurai one day. But I'm gonna queue for one more. And we'll call it. I'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know if the Friday time slot's gonna be a thing. I just kind of wanted to use it because sometimes I stream then. Maybe I'll use Friday for other games or whatever. Oh man, that was close. Did you live? What's up, Bears? Maddie won. Go reach over and smack him. Gotta find him in the guild. Yeah. Fun. Pick from guild. That's the option I want. And be like, why did I get 25 gold? Oh. Yeah, our only hard rule is like no political or religious and stuff in guild chat. Oh, absolutely you can. I've been trying to get a hold of you forever. Can you like whisper me or something? Just whisper Salem. Wow. Warrior movement skills. There's tonight's clip. Can't even bulls charge upstairs. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, the question was way old. Question was first, and it was name an exotic food in this game, because I thought there were only like 3, but apparently there's a bunch of like a lot that are part of collections. The one that I was thinking of was this shit. Plate of sugar rib roast. Like, read the... It's so weird. The effect is so strange. That's the only one I knew of, but chat came up with some that I didn't know, so they all got gold. Also, apparently the birthday cake is exotic. There you are. Yes, you can. Absolutely. No political or religious stuff. Sense, just as my Q pops. That is good. No problem, man. Happy to have you. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna have the sickest roaming guild when time comes, so look out for that. I need to switch characters so PvP doesn't literally eat my food. So Frostflame Berserker still needs some work, but no build really starts out perfect the first time, so maybe we can iterate on it. If you out there catching a VOD and have an idea for it, let me know. Other than just running ghost pepper poppers at night, because yes, that would make it work. They are super stupid. See, and now my GPU is at like, I guess we're loading a map, right? Let's spin the camera a little bit. Actually peaks at 80. I don't know what's going on, man. Computers are magic and no one knows how they work. don't think there was anything too special in that Shaman's Data Mine. I picked up this transparent cape. This one's okay, just because it's kind of like different. Longbow. Like a weird draw animation to it. Very Elden Ring longbow. Nice, 2 people have already called far in our team. Everyone far. I like it. I don't know, Aries. I talked for like I did a bunch of stuff and I'm trying to swear less. I know, lofty goal. I did a bunch of stuff in college that made me get out of my comfort zone, and I'm an introvert. Like, I hate people. No offense, but I hate people. So it's fine. I did a bunch of public speaking, I did a bunch of bartending, I did a bunch of DJing. Nothing other than that, really. I just gotta get a haircut. I feel like a homeless person. Feels like I could eat it. It's more just like the multitasking of streaming, face cam, chat, usual giveaways. Just another thing that I'm not used to, monitoring like when I drop frames, trying to deal with that live. It is what it is. Three invulns in a row. Very fair class. You're Baron of the Arena. What are you accomplishing here? Like, hit your clones and go over here and regen health. Off my point. So fair. It's so fair. Can you feel how fair this is, chat? Wow, what a fair class that's in the game right now. Shit's fucking stupid, dude. They shouldn't have gotten shield. Giving Mirage and Virtuoso shield is such a mistake. It's so dumb. I don't have words. I play Mirage. I don't have words for how dumb this is. Here, he's dead. We did it. Hallelujah. I didn't really do much. I kind of sat on the point, did nothing. I have a feeling I have like 4 Team USA people on my team or something. But this is the job of a side noder, to sit on the side node and do nothing. So, welcome to this match here, chat. Hope you enjoy. Here, show off the jumping spots. If I can go mid, see what's up there. I need to move my minimap to a place where you guys can see it. Objectively better than Flicker Step as a movement skill. I knew it. Alright, cool. Good talk. Me too. Cool. This is technically a PvP match. A lot of more mechanists than I thought I was going to see this season. Oh, weird. What's up with that? It's like full glass mechanist. Oh, it's so good. It's so strong. This crazy. Hey, what's up? Remember me? You like win trading? What's going on? Baby. Probably yelling at his team. Can't type, gonna stop. Just type on a controller, Aries. Maddie, I sent you money, you won. Congrats, dude. I got this, homie. Not worth it. You go be a princess of the arena. This is what, like, actual plat matches look like, Jet. Where you just literally are doing nothing if you're a side note for half the game. Yeah, that's fair. Are you liking the Steam Deck other than you can't type on it? I really want to do a thing where I get a Steam Deck and show people how to set up Guild Wars on it, but I'd need a Steam Deck for that. I'm thinking of buying, like, just one of the cheapest models, but that seems like a lot of money for a video I'm not going to monetize. Do you like win trading or what? Nice, my unblockable skill just whiffed. Perfect. They're just bots? Interesting. Yeah, no worries, dude. Happy to. A weird night of PvP. Stay out of it, Jan. You asked me how PvP was. PvP's weird today. Nose itches, chat. Yeah, he's win trading. There's no way he's not. Let's see what he does. Weird. He's Gris, Ares. Doxed me enough at times on stream. Like Ares. I don't know how many Ares we have in the game, in the guild. Probably stop saying people's names on stream. Oh well, that was PvP. This is a video game that technically people play, but people also like win trade apparently. That was weird. I'm SotO. This is Build Wars 2. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I'll review the footage. I know we were dropping a lot of frames at the beginning. If you guys have feedback, let me know in the comments. Or just hit me up on one of my streams. I do read them. Apparently you can also message people on Twitch, which I didn't know. So apologies to everybody. I've accidentally been ignoring that I try to get back to people about setups and stuff. So it is what it is. But yeah, cross-stream Berserker needs some work, but we'll keep working on it maybe. See what happens. And yeah, finish your prep for SotO part whatever, and that'll be out next week. It'll be fun. There'll be cake. Maybe. No promises on cake. See you guys. Have a good night. And I will see you in Tyria. Peace out. See you on Wednesday.